Oh shit. Y'all can't see the damn car. Okay, finally getting to work on this thing again. It is in a different scenery. I went ahead and cleaned it and moved it into the carport. This gives me a little bit cleaner of a slate to work with. But today we're gonna tackle these frame rails because let me show you guys. Yep, this thing is looking super good in all its glory. That problem. So if you guys haven't been following the series, just definitely check out the previous parts to this, because I kind of explained that this car was a big wheel car at one point, so it was on them damn 2-footers, just straight stunting on everybody. But yeah, when you're running 24s on something, it's gonna rub a little bit, and I think this one has been on 24s for quite some time. So yeah, let's jack this thing up and see if we can't do something about that. So I just have, not this stuff, but I have some 1/8 inch plate. So hopefully we can make something happen with that. I don't have any fancy like body working or metal shaping tools, so I'm gonna have to get a little creative. But they're not like the biggest holes in the world, and they're like relatively flat on the frame rail. So let's just jack it up and see what we can do. Oh shit. Okay, so if you guys want more videos of this angle, if you catch my drift, so if you guys are procrastinating on a project like me, a big tip is just wash the thing. If you just wash the car, wash the roller that's in your backyard, it changes how you look at a car. Like me and my buddy literally hit this thing with a pressure washer, we cleaned the windows, and now it's like it went from like the turd in the backyard to like, okay, like I can actually see myself driving this car and hopefully getting to use the thing one day. So okay, now we can get a little bit better of a look at it. Yeah, definitely not ideal. I guess I'll try to like knock this part down right here and then just cut this out and try to get it to the best of shape as I can. Yeah, it's one of them things, like you look at a car and you're excited about the build, so you don't really pay too much attention when you buy it, and yeah, now you gotta deal with shit like this. But we're already this far. I mean, we're not really that far into the build, but I think it's just more intimidating than anything, so I don't think it should be too bad. I'm pretty sure this is the parking brake cable, so we'll probably try to either retain the hole or just obviously keep that in mind when we do this side. Let's probably just clean stuff up and see if we can get some of this stuff hammered out. After hitting this section of the frame with a wire wheel, I just decided to whip out the masking tape, started taping up the area, and went over this about 3 times with the masking tape. Just went horizontally and then vertically and then back horizontally again. I don't know, it's a little easier to work with when you're trying to make a template, so that's why I did 3 layers. Then I went ahead and I scribed like the edge pieces off that I don't really need, so I just have like the main area that I want covered. And when you scribe the tape on the frame rail, it actually leaves a mark, and that's where you're supposed to cut the frame rail. So I went ahead and scribed the tape and then pulled it off, and then just went ahead and I already knew where I needed to cut. So far so good. So when I cut this out, it left a little scribe mark, and that makes it easy to just follow that with a grinder, and yeah, you get that cut out. So now we're gonna get the 8-inch plate cut out, and then actually no, we should probably hammer this down. No, wait, let's cut the 8-inch plate out first and then go from there and see what we can do. Oh, what the hell? You're not, it ain't your YouTube video, what you doing? Camera died, it was making me mad. I think I just have cheap batteries for the camera I have. I'm just using a Rebel T5i. In the meantime, we'll use the iPhone. So since I cut off this with the X-Acto knife, I literally just tape it onto the metal, and then that gives you a good template to go back and yeah, make it out of metal. Making progress. I'm probably just gonna end up like tacking this first, and then I'll go back and kind of hammer this up and see if I need to add any like filler material or any other like metal strap to tie it in better. Only problem I have now is they can't sit flush because of this gusset. I could just cut that gusset back. I might just do that because it doesn't really look that good. Ideally I'd want to tie it in, so I could just like notch that to where it kind of shows and then kind of tie that into the weld. I might try that first. So let's give that a whirl. Okay. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I give every YouTuber that records their welds, I give them all props, because tell me why these are literally some of the hideous, there's some of the worst welds I've done in a hot minute, but I think it's just because I cranked the heat up too high and I wanted to burn through and make sure it was structurally sound more than it looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this all with a flap disc and get it all shiny and prettied up, and then go back over and weld everything that I need to again, if I need to, hopefully not. So after some more welding, some buffing, what the hell? What are you doing? You're getting in the shop, bud. You're always in the shop. What are you doing? What do you gotta say now that you're in the shop? You're just happy. That's what you're doing. You're just happy. After some more welding, buffing, and a little bit more welding and buffing, we finally got this. So, dude, I mean, definitely better than before. So that's always good. There's not a giant hole there anymore. So, but yeah, it came out pretty good. Welds didn't look great, but they actually, I mean, they did melt in pretty good, so I didn't have to go back and clean everything up when I was done that much. Moving on to the other frame rail, so I got that kind of cut out. So it's pretty much the same process for the other side. Pretty much the same thing, same process. I just put the tape and then use the scribe mark and then cut where the scribe marks are. But this has the damn parking brake cable, so I put these lines in here, and I'll kind of notch that and clean that up after and do all that stuff. So that's a little better. I can't see shit. Yeah, I don't know. That's all we gotta do is lock in.
Exactly.
When in doubt, just lock in. I mean, that's like,
It's on there, dude.
that's not great. Ow. My tape work was not nearly as good as the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, so getting somewhere on this side. The more I messed with this side, the more I realized how worse it is than the first side. Making some progress on it, but I mean, it's definitely going to be more of a challenge on the bottom. I'm probably going to end up just making a little paper template for that gap, and then just filling that in with the 1/8 inch plate as well, and just tie that all in, so I'm not like doing crazy bridge welds, and I just know it's the fast way, but it's not the right way. So came up with this. So ta-da! Alright, let's see if it'll fit. Finally, the frame rails are good on the Monte Carlo. I'm so happy I can finally say that. Yeah, this was definitely one of those projects where I was dreading it for a long time. It was like really ugly seeing it on the car, and it just made me question my life every time I wanted to work on this thing. Like, why am I dumping so much money in this car if I could see through the damn frame rails on both sides? So, but yeah, just the before and after is insane. It's crazy how literally just doing something like this, like it's still far from done, obviously. So I'm gonna get a good video shot. Yeah, it's still far from done, but I mean, now it's just a matter of cleaning it up. And so I'm definitely gonna hit the frame eventually with some black paint, and then yeah. So hopefully next videos I'll get to putting the rest of the Ford 200 back together. I'm waiting on the cams I sent off to Schneider to get some reground cams for this thing, so they should be working on that as we speak, and just getting other little bits together just so I can make it a complete block. If you guys haven't checked out the parts before this where I built the bottom end and ported the head, make sure to check that stuff out so you can get filled in. That being said, appreciate y'all for watching. If you guys have stuck around this long, if you guys have been watching this whole video, I'll let y'all know I am putting an 8HP 70 transmission in this thing, so I have that laying back there, and I also got the adapter plate for it already. That should be fun stuff. So a lot of exciting things happening for this thing, and we're just chomping away at the bit. So yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Where's Elliot? Elliot, come here. Elliot, can you sit? Can you say bye to the video? Can you shake? Okay, yeah, appreciate it.